An important week for NATO. Megan Rapinoe's big announcement, and a giant sphere lights up Las Vegas. That's some of what we'll get to on The 7 from The Washington Post. I'm Jeff Pierre. It's Monday, July 10th. Let's get you caught up with today's 7 stories. Number 1, President Biden says Ukraine isn't ready to join NATO. Yesterday on CNN, the president said that Ukraine's war with Russia needs to end before it can join the military alliance. He noted that if Ukraine were part of NATO, it would put the alliance at war with Russia. Here he is speaking to CNN's Fareed Zakaria about it on Sunday.
If the war is going on, then we're all in a war. We're at war with Russia, if that were the case. So I think we have to lay out a path, for the rational path, for Ukraine to be able to qualify to get into NATO.
Biden is saying this now because NATO member states will meet tomorrow in Lithuania, and Ukraine's and Sweden's bids to join will be high on the agenda. Number 2, the gunman in the El Paso Walmart shooting was sentenced on Friday. In August of 2019, a self-described white nationalist killed 23 people at the Texas store in an attack targeting Latinos. Another 22 people were injured. The 24-year-old shooter was given 90 consecutive life sentences by a federal judge. He didn't face the death penalty in this case, but could in a separate case led by the El Paso County District Attorney. That will go to trial as soon as next year. Number 3, heavy rainfall caused flash floods in New York yesterday. The Hudson Valley was the worst affected area of the state. One storm-related death was reported, and flash flood warnings were issued for New York City last night. On the other side of the country, in Arizona, New Mexico, and California, a heat wave is expected to peak this week. It could rank among the worst in the history of the Southwest. Number 4, a federal court upheld a Tennessee ban on gender-affirming care on Saturday. A previously blocked law will go into effect in the state. It prevents transgender minors from receiving hormone therapy and puberty blockers. It's the first time a federal court has upheld such a ban. Similar laws have been blocked in Arkansas, Alabama, Florida, Indiana, and Kentucky. The ruling is only temporary, and the case will be fully reviewed by September 30th. The ACLU says it'll continue to challenge the law. U.S. soccer legend Megan Rapinoe announced her retirement on Saturday. That's number 5. The 38-year-old is an Olympic champion and a 2-time World Cup winner with the U.S. women's national soccer team. She also helped secure equal pay with the men's national team. Rapinoe spoke about her retirement at a news conference in San Jose, where the team played its last international friendly before the World Cup.
I could have just never imagined where this beautiful game would have taken me. I feel so honored to be able to have represented this country and this federation for so many years. It's truly been the greatest thing that I've ever done.
The star forward will end her career after this season. This year's World Cup, which kicks off July 20th in Australia and New Zealand, will be her last. Number 6, car tires and brakes can spew even more pollution than tailpipes. Recent studies show that brakes and tires were responsible for more emissions than car exhaust systems. While pollution from tailpipes has been heavily regulated, toxic particles from tires and brakes are not, and they can harm human health and the environment. And the problem may get worse. Newer electric vehicles are much heavier than normal cars, which make tires even more polluting. But there's a possible solution. Rubber made out of dandelions, yes, as in the flower, could create more sustainable tires. And at number 7, a giant sphere is causing a buzz in Las Vegas. This is the Venetian Resort's new sphere venue. It can transform itself from a snow globe to a black hole to a giant eyeball. It uses 580,000 square feet of LEDs to accomplish this madness. Since it was switched on last week, some people have praised the sphere as a technological marvel. Others see a giant billboard that could distract drivers. You could see what it looks like on our homepage, and I'm not joking about the eyeball. You're all caught up for today, but don't forget, you only have a few days left to take advantage of a special promotion here at the Washington Post. You can get unlimited access to the Post for only 50 cents a week. Just go to WashingtonPost.com/subscribe to sign up. I'm Jeff Pierre, and I will meet you back here tomorrow.